Years ago, I saw a studio that Willem de Kooning used to have in the Hamptons outside New York, and I was like, wow, I mean, I couldn't only dream of really having a studio like this. And this place and its size, how big it is kind of beyond that. I mean, it's so exciting, it's so good, and it's like, I feel really lucky, blessed to have this space. But when I come in here in the morning and I just like look at it, I just think, wow, this is like my idea of what it is to kind of paint and be an artist and to be able to get lost in your paintings. This series of paintings are called the Cherry Blossoms. There's 107 paintings in the series, and I've been working on them for 3 years. I have a show at the Cartier Foundation where I'm going to show, not all of them, but as many as I can fit into the space. These paintings in the room with me now are the last paintings of the series and the biggest paintings of the series. And they're perfect. This size room is like just unbelievable because I get to have all the paintings out at the same time and I get to work on them all at the same time, and I've got enough space to stand back from everything. I just get lost in it and I get everything exactly how I want it. Now, the pandemic's been difficult for everybody. For me, the changes really that have happened to me are that I've just become more solitary in my painting. I mean, I would have used assistants before, mixing my paints, cleaning my brushes, that kind of thing. But, I've ended up in this huge space making these huge paintings with no assistants. And I've thoroughly enjoyed it. So it's been, I guess, a bit of silver lining in the cloud. Only problem is it's cold, which is why I've got multiple layers on. A few people have asked me about a routine in the studio, but I don't have any routine. I mean, I kind of come in and do like, 9 to 5 or 10 to 6, or sometimes I'll stay late and work till 9 or 10 at night if it's going well and I'm enjoying it. I'll have a break for lunch. But really, apart from that, there's no routine. I don't have any routine in where my paints are or where they are. I mean, I just wander around, throwing paint around, up and down the ladder, mixing up colours. And it's also, I'm constantly trying to mess them up and rescue them at the same time. So I'm kind of trying to cause problems. I'm trying to make them look accidental instead of being on purpose. I think that's really good if you can make them feel like they've kind of arrived. Also, emulating nature is a crazy thing because nature's like, it has no order. It's like it's all happening all at once, and there are things in nature that you would never expect. So, and as a human being, it's like, I kind of get good at this. So it's like, I think, oh, I know how to do this now, which nature never would. And when I get to the point where I go, I know how to do this, it's like, you just never do. It's kind of, that's when you start to spoil them and you start to ruin them. So it's like when I start to become too organized, I kind of want to mess it up by throwing paint and, doing what's unexpected. And, for a long time I was using the brown to paint the branches, but then never throwing any brown onto the paintings. And I thought, no, I mean, I should really, I don't want the branches to be where I want them to go. I want them to sort of appear and be unexpected. But, on some level, I guess, human beings are nature, so there is a way to do it. And I've been fighting for that as I've been making these paintings. So that's another thing that's been really helpful about the pandemic really, is that my show's been postponed, and it's given me a lot more time to live with the paintings and look at them and make absolutely certain that everything's finished. I guess there's nothing worse than being at the opening and looking up thinking, oh, damn, I needed a little pink dot up there. Working out when a painting's finished is not tricky at all really. It's just when I don't want to put any more dots on them. I mean, I find that it kind of slows down. A lot of the time I'm looking at them, there's things that are annoying me, things I want to resolve, bits and areas that I don't like, and then I have to paint on top of them. And then after a while, I kind of, I find that I'm sat in the chair and it's like, I kind of doing 2 or 3 dots in, and a lot of looking. And in the end, I end up just sitting looking. After I've been sitting and looking and I don't want to change anything, I realise that they're finished. And I'm getting to that point with most of these. I think I'm out the other end and the series is finished.